Hello everyone, this is Nishan from Dax Freak. So we have reached another Saturday, and today it's time to actually focus on very important function called the top end function. You can use this function in a lot of areas. Say suppose you want to aggregate a measure by a defined number. So you want to see that how much that number is contributing to the overall measure. You can do that. So for example, here what I've done is I've simply dragged my state and sales information from my sample database, right? And what I want to right now achieve is I want to see that who are my top five customers each state. Now we do it by a filter option wherein we select top and five, but this is quite different from that. Here we are what we are actually doing is we are focusing on how much the contribution of those five customers are. When you use the filter option, it gives you the five customers, and then you will see the five listed customers per state. But what I'll do is I'll basically tell you that, I mean, this function what will do is it'll tell you that this is the contribution per state, right? So let us go in and just check uh, what is the requirement of this function and what can you learn today. So if I go in and create a top end function, now what you're doing is we are calculating total sales. Obviously we want sales here, right? In the filter option, we are using a table function. That's actually top n is a table function. So what top n will do in the filter itself, it will create a table. It will calculate sales, but it will create a filter. And top n value, let's say we want top 5 customers by each city, right? In the table option, we'll select all selected and customer ID. Now why have I done that? Because I don't want any filter to be applied on the customer. On each state, I want all the customer rows to show up, so that my top end functions pick the top 5 from those list of customers. So for every state, there'll be a list of customers, and I'll be picking the top 5 customers. I think it's easier to understand like this. Now order by expressions is again total sales, because you're ordering because you want them to be calculated by sales, and then the order would be descending order because you want the top 5. If you want the bottom 5 also, you can select ascending. Now let us select descending and click OK. So now you just need to drag your top in here. So can you see that? Let me just zoom in, and let me just increase the size of my values here. Yeah. So it has done is it is giving me each state what is the contribution of my top 5 customers. So now somebody would want to further elaborate this and create another measure where we can see that what is the percentage of my top 10 top and percent. So I'll use a divide function here, divide my top and by total sales, and give me 0 if there's no return. So I'll go in and just drag this as well. So and just convert this into a percentage. And now what I can do is I can just drag, I can just sort it by top and percent. And here I've got oh my god, District Columbia has the total 5, or maybe it has only 5 customers, but then you can see the states where 100% of the sales, or 80% of the sales are coming from the top 5. South Carolina, 77% of the sales are coming from top 5 customers. So that's an insight for you, right? So you can work on this insight. Now I would just want to go a bit advanced here. Now what I'm doing is I'll create a parameter. Now what this parameter will do, you remember we've entered 5 as the value in top n. I'll declare this in my measure. So what I can do is let it be whole number, and let it be 1 to 20. So what I'll do is it will create a what if parameter, and this what if parameter I'm going to pass this value in my measure now. So right now it is top n 5. I'll go and I'll select this value. So what I'm doing is here, I'm giving my user or the audience full flexibility to select the top end customers they want to see in their report. I mean, as it, whatever they'll select, what is the contribution of those top end customers. So what I'm going to do is now press enter here and select top 5 first to show you the same result. Yes, we are getting the same result, as you can see. Now I can even see top 10 here as well, whatever number I would want to see. Maybe I want to see, maybe somebody would want to see top 2. See, this is the result for top 2. So I think you have now got the idea how to use a top end function. Obviously you can use this function in various other uh, situations as well, but this is one of the key situations where you can use a top end function. Thank you so much for watching my video. I, you know, request you to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please let me know that what other functions I can cover on my DAX videos, and I'll do it for you. Thank you guys.